Hi, everyone. I'm Melissa. I'm one of the co-founders of the LIT community, the Location Independent Therapist community, and I'm really excited to be here today with one of our members, Laura. Laura, I'm going to hand over the mic to you for you to introduce yourself to us, and then we'll get into some of the questions I have for you.
All right. Yes. Thank you. Hi, Melissa
Yeah.
and
Hi.
everyone. I'm Laura Nickel. I'm a psychologist and psychotherapist, and originally I'm from Germany, but recently mostly living in Portugal. Yeah. And I'm 36, and I've been doing the online business now for around 3 years, I think, after finishing my training to become a psychotherapist. Um, and I joined the lit community quite quickly, I think. Since 2 years,
Yeah.
I've been a member. Yeah, and I'm happy to have this interview.
Yeah. Yeah. I always lose track of time with how long members have been around. I also have the sense that you've been with us for a while. And so yeah, at least 2 years it feels like you're quite active coming to events and things. So and I always when I see you, I always feel a little bit of jealousy knowing that you're in Portugal most of the time because it's really my heart is very much in Spain because I lived there before, but Portugal is such an amazing country. So what how did you decide to make Portugal your home base?
Yeah, mostly my motivation was to live near the ocean because I like to surf. In
Yeah.
Germany, that's difficult.
Yes.
And yeah, there were different factors coming together that it's ended up being Portugal. It's like still close to Germany to fly back, and it's
Mm.
still in a good time zone, and it has a perfect mix of ocean, but also culture and nice landscapes. And yeah, it's a good, nice mix. I really enjoy.
Wonderful. Yeah. Well, and I love seeing the different ways that our members, such as yourself, kind of why location independent life is important to them. And so it sounds like for you that, yeah, being able to be in a place where you can pursue one of your hobbies is really important.
Yeah, and I would say at the beginning of my online business, I was traveling a bit more as well, making use of being
Mm.
location independently, and would travel
Yeah.
to more warmer spots during like the winter here,
Mhm.
and would like spend 3 months in Morocco or Fuerteventura. But I also
Yeah.
discovered like the challenges of working full time and
Yeah.
adjusting to different cultures and countries and traveling. You can't do everything. You don't have energy for everything. So I slowed down my
That's
travels a lot.
true.
Yeah, and now still visit Germany a lot, or do the
Yeah.
one other small trip. Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that's a great thing too, about location independence is you get to decide what it means for you, right? It could mean like traveling lots of different places, and you found like for you the better rhythm is to kind of stay in one place for longer.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
well, tell
Nice.
us. We're jumping into the fun stuff, and work is fun too. But tell us more about your practice. Do you have certain clients that you specialize in working with?
Yes, I kind of have, I would say, three groups of clients I
Mhm.
specialized in, and sometimes all of the areas come together in one client actually as
Uh-huh.
well. So I work with a lot of clients with ADHD in adulthood.
Mm.
So trying to figure out, are the symptoms matching with the ADHD
Yeah.
diagnostics? What does it mean? How does their brain work? And how can they
Mm.
manage the symptoms? And I also work with lots of clients with illness anxiety or somatic symptom disorder,
Mm. Yeah.
help them, yeah, manage their anxiety around the symptoms and
Mhm.
let it less affect their life quality and behaviors.
Yeah.
And another
Yeah.
area would be like stress management, or going to the direction of depression, like people, yeah, who get less motivated and feel sad or frustrated and have trouble falling asleep. I try to figure out like what are the causes, how to get out of this.
Okay. And is there a certain demographic, men, women, a certain age?
I wouldn't say so. It's all kinds of
Okay.
ages, genders,
Yeah.
mostly German speaking and English speaking clients.
Okay.
Like these are the two
Mhm.
languages I offer. And for now, it's like one-on-one calls.
Yeah.
Um, yeah.
Yeah. I know you've spoken a bit about having some ideas for the future too, right? Of growing your business.
Yes. I'm thinking of like offering a group for ADHD adults, because I see that, yeah, clients can profit a lot from the experience of other people, like facing the same challenges, maybe even more than
Yeah.
working together with me, and it can be really beneficial. So yeah, I did some steps towards that and visited like an online training
Mm.
in how to, yeah, what could be good topics or methods to lead a group for people with ADHD, and still thinking about it.
Exciting. So maybe if someone's watching this video in the future, they should check out your website to see if it's something you're offering now.
Yeah, yeah,
Very cool. Very cool. Well, we talk in the lit community too about how great it can be to go from just like to offering something more than just one-on-one, right? Because then we can also just, we're only one person. We only have like a limited number of hours and energy and things. And so then it's a way, like you're saying, to offer things to more people. They can benefit from meeting others. And then from the financial side of things too, it's a way to earn more money in less time.
yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
Wonderful, Laura. Well, how about what advice would you give to a colleague who might be thinking about becoming location independent or exploring that lifestyle?
Yeah. And I think back to my time when I just started, it was really
Oh,
helpful to be in a group of like-minded people doing the same. So I visited
yeah,
actually Sonia, the other founder of Lit Community's
yeah.
workshop on how to start an
Oh,
online practice.
great. Yeah,
And then we were a group of people still keeping in touch and holding each other accountable of what steps did we take to set up our business.
oh,
And
mm,
yeah, we had a laid out plan on what steps to
yeah,
take. And yeah, when this group kind of like dissolved and I still missed the contact with other therapists, be it for
yeah,
intervision or being it for supporting each other in the way of like developing their practice and
yeah,
facing the challenges they face, I joined the Lit community. So the advice would be like, yeah, don't do
yeah.
it alone and invest in the right
Mm,
thing. And don't be afraid to invest maybe in the knowledge of others um, to get a good
mm.
start.
Yeah, yeah. I have to say, as somebody who was doing it alone at the beginning, yeah, don't do it alone. I always say that I wish the lit community was around when I was just starting. I got lucky that Sonia and I, soon after I kind of started on my journey, we found each other online. But having a community with people around the world who can learn from is so valuable. What are some of your favorite events in the lit community?
Yeah, I really like the hot seat calls.
Yeah, yeah,
So it means that whatever problem you have, maybe privately or intertwining with your business, you can bring up, and a whole bunch of other therapists can give you support and advice to
yeah.
maybe get some new ideas on the thing your challenge. I also try to regularly go to the intervision groups to get new ideas on
Hmm.
client cases and see, yeah, maybe also get to know like the areas, specific areas of other colleagues, so I can also like refer clients.
Yes. Yeah, I think that's so valuable too, like in the community, is that we know personally people who are experts in different areas. We can refer other clients to them that maybe we don't want to work with, or even consult with them if we need help on a specific case. Um, and one cool thing about the hot seat call that I'm sure you've experienced, but people listening might not know, is you don't even need to be on the hot seat to benefit from the call, right? Like just listening to other therapists' challenges can be so beneficial.
Yeah, because maybe then you only realize, oh, I've had this challenge too, and I solved it this way, or this challenge might come up further on the way, and yeah,
Exactly,
very cool.
exactly. Yeah. Well, awesome. Laura, anything else that you want people listening today to know about your practice or location independent life as a therapist?
Um, I would like to share maybe to colleagues, yeah, to have the courage to try it out.
Mm,
And you can also always change on the way if it doesn't go the way you would like it to. You can see, can I adjust or can I change? Can I stop freelancing? Freelancing brings lots of freedom and with it, but also lots of challenges. Um,
yeah,
so yeah, I don't know, take the courage, but also like be aware of keep being aware of these challenges and how to solve them.
yeah, yeah. Like it doesn't have to be smooth sailing the whole time, right? Like you'll find some waves. Surfing, I think, is a great metaphor for riding those waves of the challenges of entrepreneurial life. It's tough. Another reason why it's great to have others to lean on who are also in it and remind you that, you know, you're not like a lot of times people think they're not cut out for it if it's difficult, but it's more like, oh no, it's okay. We can all have difficult times.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
And it, like you said, it doesn't have, you might choose it's not for you. I think that's a great thing too about just, letting yourself experiment with it and explore. Well, I'm glad to hear you found your groove with it, and we love having you in the lit community. Where can people listening and watching, where can they find you if they want to get in touch and learn more?
Yeah, mostly on my website, I would say. That's where I like describe my specific areas and have some
Yeah,
information about ADHD and illness anxiety and how to manage it. And there's my email
awesome.
address and contact details. I'm not that active
Perfect.
on social medias, but prefer the website,
Yeah.
and it's been working quite well.
Great, great. I'm sure that we'll have some fellow therapists who are very happy to hear that too, that like you don't have to do social media. We will put your website, and if there's any other links that you want to share, we'll make sure that those are below the video here. So um, if you're interested in getting in touch with Laura and learning more, then we'll have those links there. And thanks for tuning into our YouTube video today. And thank you, Laura, for sharing with us about your practice and your
Yeah,
experience as a lit.
thanks, Melissa.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.